Hello everybody and welcome to the Derek Ruby Show. I'm your host, the previously mentioned Mr. Ruby, and today I want to talk about Last Year the Game. So for those of you who don't know, Last Year the Game is an asymmetrical horror game where it's 5 teenagers versus 1 serial killer in a 90s horror style setting. So you have your choice of playing with the Strangler, the Slasher, or the Giant. The teenagers you get to pick are of 80s and 90s horror tropes. So first we have Chad. Chad is the captain of the football team, high school jock. We also have Amber. Amber is the fashion sense girl that likes to go to the mall, obviously very popular, very preppy. We also have Nick, who is the nerdy technician guy, probably good with mechanics and computer stuff. Then we have Samantha, who is the quiet, nobody notices her type girl that likes her pets. Then we have Troy, who is supposedly best friends with Chad. He likes to bash on nerds, another jock type. So pretty much we have all the bases covered here. And this game has what they call a predator mode that you can see in the trailer. So basically you can unspawn the character and move really fast and set up traps to capture your victims. And also take your time and plan to ambush them. And the graphics in this trailer look amazing. It's using the Unreal 4 engine. I know there are a lot of games out there like Dead by Daylight, Friday the 13th that's coming out next month. But one thing that I do like about this game, it seems to have its own play style. While you are working together on a team, your whole team doesn't have to survive to win. One thing that usually happens when a lot of games come out like Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto is there's generally a lot of clone games that follow. So I'm really happy that Last Year has decided to set itself apart and have its own play style. Now the killer that we see in the trailer is the Slasher. The Slasher seems to be more like for beginning players because he doesn't seem to be really great at anything, but he doesn't seem to be bad at anything either. Then we have the Strangler, who is kind of a stealthier type character that can use a chain and pull somebody out of the crowd and choke them to death. And we also have the Behemoth Giant. Kind of reminds me of one of those big hulking guys from Outlast. Apparently he can pick up and throw people and launch people and break things pretty easily. So you're obviously going to have to adjust your round based off your playstyle. And they've also shown various maps on their websites. There's a high school, what looks like a football field on their Facebook page. There's a mall, a summer camp, and a neighborhood that kind of reminds me of the suburbs and Halloween. So I'm really excited for this game. The horror genre seems to be on the rise. We got Friday the 13th coming out, Outlast 2, and of course Last Year. So hopefully these big AAA companies and movie studios are taking notice. So if you haven't seen this game, I definitely recommend that you go to Last Year's Facebook page, Twitter, YouTube, whatever your preference of social media is, and check this trailer out. If you're a fan of horror games, support the industry. So thank you guys for listening to the Derek Ruby Show. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time.
Now that I've trapped him, I'm gonna go in for the kill.